I also talk about how one of the gifts we were given, the longest historically recorded work done in our species to advance our mind was done by a creator God, took 1,500 years to do, was really hard to recognize and but the goal of that creator's work was to give empathy to our species. Now, just keep that in mind for a second. When we talk about how this world is changing, we've talked about things like this before, like such and such is going to ruin our economy and take all these jobs. Well, that always happens, and then such and such replaces those jobs with new jobs. Okay, let's just say for a minute that that's possibly true of this change as well. What jobs will this new change in society create? And one of them occurs to me. AI prompting is a job that I don't even think that was a term until a couple years ago. Will be a job going forward in this new world we're building right now, or that will be built for us. I'm trying to think of AI prompting as a potential job that is on the horizon for our society. Now, think of somebody trained in empathy to understand what it is you're looking for to get out of your artificial intelligence, to try to understand how the AI will understand and meet that request. Try to think of somebody trained to do that job, but trained with empathy. Especially when we plan to use AI and robotics to change our world into a world of plenty, which they are all promising us. Of course, AI won't doom us. I mean, we worry about it, but not enough to stop building it. So we really hope that it will lead to this world of great plenty and promise. Well, think now. A lot of that is going to do with how the people using the tools will prompt these tools. AI prompting will actually be a job, probably. Think of somebody who does it who is trained in empathy when you are trying to build a world of progress and plenty, the growth of human mind, the growth of consciousness, a world that promotes that while not having to worry about the bare necessities that we've had to worry about my whole life and the whole life of my ancestors before me. Now think, hopefully you've achieved a vision of what somebody utilizing or working in that role would do with empathy as part of their training. And understand that the reverse could also be true, that there will be people operating in those roles who are operating under a principle of forget empathy. Empathy is a vulnerability. Empathy is a weakness. Empathy is something to be exploited. Because if there will be people like an idealist like me can envision, there will be its opposite. But that's a job that we didn't even have a description or a conceptualization for until a couple years ago. The world is changing. Society is changing. We can meet or set goals to achieve a better society as opposed to the doomsday that a lot of us are expecting. So think about, this is a goal I am trying to achieve. I have made a sacrifice in order to achieve it better or increase my odds of achieving it, or when I achieve it, increase the likelihood of good results. And I've thought about it as sacrifice.